Welcome to this week of Fly Rod Chronicles. We are in wild and wonderful West Virginia, my home state. Favorite time of the year, it is fall. And fall in West Virginia, everything's going on. The trout are spawning, especially the browns. Football is going on, and we're out here lining up our rods, getting ready to get on some brown trout. I don't know if I can get him in this net. There he is. Hey, wait, he got him. Oh my goodness, look at this guy. Stick around. This is gonna be a great show.
Traveling the world, fishing, enjoying the great outdoors. Those are things that would have seemed impossible to me when I was a kid growing up in the mountains of West Virginia. I'm a lucky man, and I never want to forget it, and I'm hoping that sharing my experiences with folks will inspire them to do the same. I'm Curtis Fleming, and these are my Fly Rod Chronicles.
You know, fall in the mountains of West Virginia, it's my favorite time of the year. I mean, just, you know, the smell. You walk outside and you can smell those leaves. The scenery, you know, you've got, it's truly God's portrait and way of showing the different color variations that's on outdoors. You know, we get to fish in the fall, hunting season comes in, just getting out with your family, hiking, you know, football season. We're gonna go up and catch a local game here, and just being able to be outside with family. We know winter's coming, and sometimes winter can be long, but this is a time that we like to get outdoors and just recreate in the state of West Virginia. Football season during the fall. You know, we got a chance to go and be with AB's president, and I get to flip the coin, and we've got Mike Ross and Ike Morris, and they're kind of calling it the Ike and Mike Bowl, but it's two good college teams going at it, AB and Glenville, and I'm just looking forward to it and being over there with those guys.
We're just so happy to be able to do things like this.
Yeah, and I'll tell you, the state of West Virginia, I mean, we get to travel and see a lot of people in a lot of places. Some of the biggest hearts are right here in the state of West Virginia. And I know you two give a lot, and you guys give back, and it's amazing. And you just look around at what's going on here. I think it's awesome.
It's the only thing you're ever going to take with you is, when you leave here, is what you gave away.
How cool is that? That's pretty good.
You know, that was Mike Ross that said that.
You know, in West Virginia in the fall, there's so much to do. The scenic leaf tours, you can just go for that Sunday drive and just see some of the most magnificent colors that you've ever seen. We just hit downtown Elkins. You know, Elkins, West Virginia is the mecca of fly fishing. A lot of people call in or send notes and say, if there's one place to go in West Virginia where we could hit some trout streams, where would you go? I always direct them into the Elkins, West Virginia area, because there is just so many different kind of streams that is right here within driving distance of Elkins, West Virginia. You know, right now, Forest Festival is going on.
The Mountain State Forest Festival is one of the oldest and largest festivals in the state of West Virginia. Our festival has got a lot of traditions and a lot of old time type things we still bring back. The city park in Elkins is completely full of all types of activities, events, and educational events. We have a lot of things that go on. We mainly are focused on the natural resources. The mission of our festival is to help with our tourism and show the natural resources and the beauty of Randolph County.
You know, last year I was involved, and it was an honor to be part of the Forest Festival. I was a distinguished, what was I last year, Chad?
Distinguished guest speaker.
I was a distinguished guest speaker, and it was an honor, it truly was. Me and Oliver Luck with the Big 12, and to go up there and talk to some of our people from the state, it was just unbelievable. But you know what? This year I got to fish. All right, I'm gonna handshake this. Then my favorite part, happens. And that's not the catching, that is the preparation to selecting the flies. So after going to my mailbox, I went and I got the Fly Rod Chronicles Trout Edition. It's the fly pack. We partnered with them and it's really cool. You can order this on our website or you can order it at the fly pack and it shows up right at your mailbox. So the Trout Edition, I personally chose these flies that I feel that you can catch trout all over the nation. You can catch them in the United States, you can catch them in Canada. I just wanted a selection that somebody can put in their pack that's small and it catches everything. Immediately what comes to mind today is olive. It's fall and we're probably going to have to get down and dirty. So probably the crystal boogers, maybe a Crelex, but I feel like the slump buster, the olive slump buster is going to be our fly of the day. So we're going to tie one on and get wadered up and hit the stream.
Hey, there's a lot more going on in Fly Rod Chronicles behind the scene. If you want to check it out, join us on Facebook or Twitter.
This segment is brought to you by TU's Veterans Service Partnership.
All right, so we are going to tie on the slump buster and we are over on the dry fork. The dry fork is not dry this fall. We just got some well-needed rain, which is awesome. We needed it after a little bit of a drought here toward the end of summer. And the water conditions are looking good, which means it's fall in West Virginia. And I actually tied a beautiful knot that I'm gonna wet and cinch down. And if it comes off, if it happens to break, we will cut that out and we will say Chad tied that knot. So let me clip that in and we're going to work down here on the fork. You know, it is incredible up here. I mean, love watching the leaf collars and everything, but the challenges is all the leaves in the water. Sometimes they feel like a strike. I'm just waiting till I fill with a high stick, and sometimes it can be a leaf and it'll just, you'll promise that it was a hit. Like that. You know, fly fishing in the fall, the trees are collared up, the fish are collared up. I guess the best way to explain it is like going to Walmart and getting that 64 box of Crayolas. I mean, you cannot top the different coloration that's happening out here in the fall. There you go. Oh, yeah. Oh, I can see him. I can see his spots, another brown. Oh, man. That's what fall's all about right there in the Appalachian. Here in Wild and Wonderful. Gorgeous fish. Come here, baby. Come here. Yeah. Oh, yeah. All right. Get my hands good and wet. Beautiful, beautiful brown trout. That is gorgeous. Absolutely. I mean, gorgeous. Look at that guy. We put the Fly Rod Chronicles fly pack to work and we pulled out the olive conehead slump buster. Should come right out. And we're going to turn him back, let him return to another day out in the mountains. Go make babies, brother.
It's Westerville Ecological Services, time for conservation.
You know, this is an incredible day. I'm just amazed every time I come up here on the banks, and well, except for stuff like this. Plastic bottles, cans. You know, speaking of plastic, you know, tippet is a form of plastic. And I know I see a lot of fly fishermen, people that I fish with, and people on TV that will just bite the tippet off or snip it off and they'll throw it down. You know, tippet, it kills fish, it kills birds, and it doesn't ever go away, just like this plastic bottle. So take your tippet, just wind it up. All of our waders, all of our chest packs, everything has pockets. Just tuck it away and take it with you. Leave the place better than when you found it. And that's something that I try to teach everyone that's with us. You know, fly fishermen are conservationists by heart. If you're not part of the solution, you're part of the problem. So, you know, we take care of our earth. We try to, you know, leave it in a better place than we can. Come back right after this with more Fly Rod Chronicles.
Closed captioning is provided to you by Buff, the original multifunctional headwear.
Welcome back to Fly Rod Chronicles. We're down here at Harmon's Cottages and my home waters. I love being here. One of the great things about it is there's fishing right here in the North Fork of the South Branch, but today we're gonna go hit some rivers. That's just literally a hop over the mountain. So come along with us. 10 minutes we'll be on another river. You know, being able to come out here all by myself in West Virginia and sharing it with my camera guys, that's something that I really look forward to. You know, we utilize guides because we try to get that local knowledge, and it's pretty cool to get that. But, you know, we decided on this shoot to just come up here alone, just like I'm not getting down there to them. I haven't fished the Dry Fork since I got out of college. It took me 13 years to do that. I haven't fished this in like 25 years. And you know, to come up here and know that this stream is doing that well, and these fingerlings that we stalked back when I was a kid have turned into bigger fish, and that it's thriving up here, it's pretty cool. There he is, all right. Oh yeah, off to the races. Sometimes it's one split shot that makes a difference, and that's what that was. Literally, one split shot. Oh man, this is so cool. Very cool, nice looking brown trout. I mean, he's gorgeous. There we go. He's got his fall tuxedo on. He is awesome. Look at that guy. Right here. That is so cool. You know, the brown trout, our state trout is a brook trout, but we chose to use the brown trout as our logo. There's just something about brown trout in general. Brown trout in the fall. You know, in this particular river, the Dry Fork, they've stalked fingerlings. And right there was an example of knowing that they're getting bigger. And we know they're even bigger, real big in here, and that's what we're gonna go after. You know, I just started tying flies. I've always bragged about being a fly buyer instead of a fly tyer, but truly starting to tie flies has taught me more about what's going on above and below water, and it's taught me a lot about the bugs. Oh yeah. Oh man. Head shaker too. Look at this fish. Try to get him in the reel. Nice. Nice fish. We'll go down here, get him in the slower water. Man, big old, looks like a brownie. Big old brownie. Oh man, that thing is gorgeous. And he is not happy. He is head shaking. Get him right up here. Oh man, woo-hoo, what a biggie. That is a big, big fish. Wow. I mean, look at this guy. Wow. Come up and he hit that slump buster. The slump buster has turned on. That is crazy. I want to show this fish off. Oh, I wanted to show him off and he got away. That was one of the bigger fish. Daggone. It happens. I wanted a photo and got away. But the slump buster is what did it. You can go to the Fly Rod Chronicles Trout Edition fly pack and pick one of these up. We'll be back right after this with more Fly Rod Chronicles. We knew there was big fish in here. You know, these browns that's been in here for years, we knew they would grow to size, and it was just one of them things where truly I lucked into a big fish, and I'm still smiling. One more cast, baby, come on. Oh, there he is. That's him. It's Big Daddy. Oh my God, he come by me. That buster come flying by me, the olive booger. It come flying by me and he came around and chased it. I cannot believe it. Wait till you see this fish. You know, on that big brown, a lot of luck come into play with this. You know, as soon as I hooked it, oh, there he is. That's him. It's Big Daddy. It just started bulldogging. I mean, we couldn't see it, and we knew it was just taking me deep. He's bulldogging me. I'm going to try to take him somewhere where I can land him. When I first saw the fish, I'm like, oh my gosh. This fish, it's 30 inches, I'm telling you. He is awesome. And that's when you start thinking, you know, did I tie the fly right? You know, is my knots all good? I'm gonna just go down with him, try to get him in this slower section. You know, this is where the luck comes in. I mean, it was heading toward the waterfalls, and it's very sharp rocks going down through there, and I know I'd have lost that fish, but he cooperated, he came up. You know, I named my youngest daughter Autumn, and it is autumn in West Virginia, baby. Oh my gosh, I don't know if I got a net for this guy. Oh no, he's not ready. I'm gonna come down here in the slower part. Hold, line, hold, baby. I used to fish this river on the Dry Fork back in college. Came back up here, hadn't been here in, gosh, 25 years. I gotta land this guy. Look at this fish. He is absolutely a beast. Stay up, everybody. I don't know if I can get him in this net. Oh, come on. Oh, no. He will not fit in the net. I'm sorry. He will not fit in the net. Look at this guy. Look at him. He is absolutely insane. Look at this fish. There he is. Hey, wait, he got him. Oh my goodness. Look at this guy. We got him. Oh my gosh. Look at this guy. He won't fit in the net. Oh my goodness. Look. Wow. Oh man, I hooked him right in the right place, right on that string. Look at that. There he is. The olive slump buster right there. The fly pack, baby. Yes, sir. That's awesome. We're gonna put him back.
It's time for Trout Unlimited's Release of the Week.
A 30-incher in the fall, spawned up in a river that's public for everyone to come out here and catch that fish. I just love fall. It's unbelievable. The leaves are only going to get better, and it's just amazing to be out here in wild and wonderful West Virginia.
And I'm just a fishing bum. If I don't have the gas, then I stick out my thumb. I've gotta get there one way or another. I'm a fishing bum.